Hello, Malik Carrington here, Family Budget Fisherman. Thank you for tuning in to this another special episode on this channel. Yes, you read it in the thumbnail and in the description below the thumbnail. I got a lot to talk to you about, man. I got fuzzy baits or whatever dice baits, whatever you call those. We're going to be talking about some sales on some high-end rods. We're going to talk about some giveaways. I got a few things I want to talk to you about. So let's get started. All right, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for rocking continually with the channel. Hey, listen, do me a favor, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and refer it out to anybody you think can benefit from what we're talking about here. Yes, the giveaways are still going on. The concept Z has been claimed. Hey, thank you, Camel Joe, for chiming in. I've reached out to the winner for the C2, and I haven't heard back. So if you'll know when I reach out to you, you know when I do that. And the reason why I do it this way is because scammers. And I have a way that I can reduce the chances that I'm going to deal with a scammer. So that's the reason why it's a lot more secretive than the way you see some other people doing it publicly and putting it on some sort of random thing. And also, I don't want to accidentally get us any of our giveaways to individuals, you know, who want to talk down the channel and what we do here. So I'm going to be talking to you about some of these things here. We're going to get into them. But before we do that, I want to tell you, now you see, just so that you know, I got several of them right now. Several of these rods. This is now considered the previous model Zodius. I have the model before this. I got a few of those as well. But I want to show you, this is the previous model Zodius, right? If you go on to Amazon right now, there is a version of this, and it is the Shimano Zodius with the monocoque handle for $137. They only have 3 of them. Now, I'm sharing this because there are a bunch of you here who still need to go look for deals instead of construct a deal the way that I have suggested to you. I already have money set aside for the Zodius B. I'm just waiting for it to either hit one of the stores that I normally shop so that I can get the discounts and my rewards at the same time. But for those of you who come here and that's all you want to do is find out what the endpoint sales are, $137 for those. And there is an Abu Garcia that's on sale for $169, regularly $299. Go check out I think it's called the Fishing Source. I'll put the name of it down here. I've never shopped there before, but people I know have shopped there. So I just want to let you know that going out the gate. It's that Abu Garcia is a bait caster, which is why I don't have it here. When I get bait casters, it's usually kind of caught up in deals that I normally get, which is why I give them all away whenever I get them. So at any rate, back to what we want to talk about. You read in the thumbnail. I call these gimmicks, man. I call these gimmicks, and I think they are. I know they catch a gazillion fish. A lot of people are catching fish on them. And then I even got the fuzzy brand, you know, the ones that look like now. I got different types. I got knockoffs and I got legit high-end types. Now, there are some types I will not get. I will not be buying the Strike King unless I get a deal so crazy. Sometimes you can get the Strike Kings, buy one, get one free. And I'm saving my Dick's Sporting Goods points because I get 3 points a day. Once you get up to 300 points, they cut you a $10 coupon to go buy whatever you want. And I'm waiting on that because I'm not paying for the Strike King model of this. I think that these are gimmicks. They're gimmicks that catch fish. Yes, and that's just simply because they do replicate some things that you do see in the water. They can imitate dragonflies. They can imitate spiders. If you fish in salt water, they can imitate octopus and other sea urchins and other different things. Yeah, I get it. Here's why I call these gimmicks. Now, I've never fished them. I'm gonna be honest. They've been out for a couple of years, and I've never fished them. But when I first saw these on the hookup tackle, early last year or late 2024, I said I'd never buy something like that. I mean, come on. You put this bait on a hook. Let me open this up. I got one of these is open. I actually bought one of these that's supposed to have yellow and brown in it, and Amazon sent me this. So we're gonna deal with this. So you put your hook in this. I mean, come on. Now, I'm a crappie fisherman, so I'm okay if I'm only gonna spend up to about $1 for a crappie jig. You know, me, I'm usually in the 35 to 50 cent range for crappie jigs, and maybe even less in some cases. Strike King is selling these in a 2-pack for like $10, or like a 4-pack for 12. Some ridiculous number. These things are costing $4 and $5 each. I'm sorry, unless I'm sponsored by a corporation, I don't even know what Yamamoto is doing with theirs. But you got all these copycats out here doing this stuff. They even have some of these dice that actually have the numbers of the dice on them, like that makes any kind of difference. I don't get it. In the comments below, give me your experience with these fuzzy baits. You know, you can't get me. Now, I bought a bunch of them because I run a YouTube channel. But as I was buying them, I was saying to the people, this is what a gimmick looks like. They have convinced us that we could go out there and catch fish. And here's the interesting thing. These are, how you open this? They have, the companies have convinced us that we can go bass fishing with this. Yes, they've caught bass off of these. There it is right there. Yes, they've caught bass off of these. But come on. You mean to tell me that even though the bait looks good, I got to give it to, the bait looks attractive. Okay? So much so that, you know, some of the companies are doing this for us. And in some cases, some YouTube channels are showing us how to put our own little strands in there. See that? Got little strands in there. And some of the, yeah, there's some YouTube channels that are showing us how to do it ourselves. So now we're seamstresses, or as some people say, we're sewists now. We're doing all this stuff. Now I get bait modification and all that. I'm cool on that. You know, especially if a bait tears, you could turn a worm into a Ned rig and still do your thing out there on the water. I get that, but come on, we got to get beyond this. Now look at this. There's a whole Ned rig with all these strands on it. I love bass fishing. As you can see behind me, I'm invested. Okay. What I don't like is to be taken advantage of, and I get it. You know, you get some baits from the Japanese domestic market that works out there for them, and like I said, people have caught fish. These lists, they show up in tournaments, but that's because fish are gullible. The way a fish knows how to, you know, the way a fish investigates just about anything for food is it ingests it, and if you got a good enough, you know, hook set, you can get them just on investigating what it is that they think that they like, you know. So I get it, and for the record, bass tend to be omnivores, so they're predators. So I get all that, but just come on. Again, that's my rant. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I am going to go fishing this week with it. I'm gonna give it my best. I'm gonna do a super high-end rod reel combination. I'm gonna get out there and fish, and I'm gonna catch some fish, and I'm gonna still talk start talk crap. So just so that you know, let's see, like I said, the concept C2 is still, I got a winner, and I'm not going to announce it in this video. I thought I was going to be able to announce it in this video. I'll announce it in the next video that's going to come out in a couple of days. But here's what I want for you all to do, because we're going to act like we got the winner. We'll just announce a couple winners in the next video. So this next video, I'm going to give out one of these. And these are are these right-handed? I think I said these are right-handed. Yeah, these are right-handed reels. So what you gonna put in there? LFS. LFS. And I'll put that down in the bottom. LFS. Larry, Fred, Sam. LFS. Okay. Whenever you comment and put that in the comment section, I'm only going to do one in this video. And then when we announce the winners for both of these two, then I'm going to do it in the next one. Just so that you know, this one, I'm only waiting for a response from the winner. Okay. This one, and then the next video, when we announce the winner for both of these, we're going to do a third one. Okay. And then I think I'm done doing giveaways for a little while. Actually, I got something special. So Mother's Day's coming up. Okay. Mother's Day's coming up second week in May. Here's what I want to do for all of you women. And this is an exclusive for women. For women who are on this channel, I need for you to give me a shout out. And I want for you to let me know that you would be interested in a gift from me for Mother's Day. It's going to be a bait, okay? It's going to be a good bait. But here's what I would like for you to do. Let's fantasize. I can't send you roses. I can't send you all that kind of stuff, but I can send you a bait online. Tell me. Tell me your favorite bait that you would like to master, and maybe you don't have it or what have you, but just tell me, what bait might that be? Or just a bait, maybe you lost a bait, you're good at this bait, but you lost the bait, and maybe it's been a long time since you've been able to throw that bait. I mean, give me a sob story too. I'm interested in sob stories. You know, I give away stuff the old-fashioned way. It's not very random. It's not, you know, it's not planned or timed, obviously. But I like stories. So for you women out there, give me something. Say, hey, you know, I like a chatterbait. I like an Evo tungsten, you know, and here's why, you know, and caught a big old bait, caught a big old bass at this particular time or what have you. I mean, give me the story, because I want to give away a bunch of baits. I don't know how many. I might give away 15 of them, might give away 20, might give away 10. I don't know how many I'm going to give away. It's going to be a bunch of them though. It's going to be at least 10. So because I want to really be a blessing to you women who've carried on this channel. And for some of you, let me know how long you've been watching. And husbands, don't put your wives up to it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to learn. Don't do it. So let this be. Father's Day's coming up. Now, here is my definition of a mother. You have cared for children. You don't have to have given birth, but you do have to have cared for children. And I'm going to trust God that you're telling me the truth. How about that? Huh? How about that? So at any rate, let's stay in touch, everybody. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, refer it out to anybody who you think will be a blessing, who this video will be a blessing to. And I want for you to do me one last favor. Don't do anything to buy any of this equipment, you know, breaking your family's budget. But by every legal and ethical means, do me a favor. Please get out there and break your personal best. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you and keep you is my prayer.